pop up chat on my phone real quick. Get that going. Can you guys let me know if you can hear the music okay? If I'm too loud or too quiet? Some of that. What's going on, my YouTube friends? I'm finally back. I made it back. I'm here. Okay. Oh, it's good to be back. Okay. Oh, and I can see it on my phone. Looks good. Nice, 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 nice. Let's do a little bit of a zoom in, shall we? That probably looks a little bit better. Okay. What's going on, friends? Okay, so can everyone hear me? Can everyone hear the music? Brian says you're good, man. I think you're a good man. I finally caved. I'm back on YouTube. It's for the greater good. What's going on, Drewski? Oh, Drewski can get an admin, I think. That's a homie right there. Cool. Blow up your volume. There's 60 guys on here. Yeah, so I've made the decision because, what was I going to say? Twitch streaming, I don't know, man. I don't think I'm that much of a gamer. Maybe it's the curse of me switching over. But ever since I switched to Twitch, the viewers have gone down. Streams crash a lot. So I think I'm gonna stay on YouTube. Actually, I don't know. I feel more at home on YouTube. I feel like I'm more of a YouTube streamer anyway. Plus, it's easier to just stream and talk about baseball rather than play a game. Honestly, volume's given. I speak into the mic. Okay. All right. Well, I'll keep it nice and tight, like right there. Hopefully, that's gonna help out. Okay, so we got starting pitcher tier list, and we got like 60 guys. So there's plenty to do. A lot of them don't really fall in anywhere, so I'm not going to do trash. What I'm going to do is minors or injured. Minors, injured, or inactive will be the bottom here. I can make the background green. That's cool. I'm sorry for missing last stream. No, Pepito. Pepito, you always apologize when you miss streams, and I think that's very sweet. You don't have to report to every stream, man. You live your life. But I appreciate you nonetheless. Okay, so there's a couple guys that aren't going to fall in anywhere. Noah's injured, so I'm not going to judge him because we're going to do 2020 and 2021 performance. Blow up volume. Do you mean my music volume or my mic volume? I'm not sure which one you're referencing. The cool kids watch on YouTube. What's going on, Retro? Hey, Retro's finally on Twitter, guys. You should go follow him. Retro Baseball on Twitter. Felix is not active. Who else is injured here? Chris Sale is injured. So I'm only going to rate the active guys. Soroka. This is Soroka. He just got injured. He's out for the season. Mike can't hear you. Jack says he can't hear me on the mic. Other people are saying that the music is kind of low. Oh, okay, cool. So, you're Cyclone Burns. Okay, I recognize you from Twitch. You were over in a couple Twitch streams. Okay, thanks for letting me know, Josh. See anyone else that doesn't apply? Yeah, guys, mic or music? Let me know. I think Nate Pearson's in the minors. We're gonna leave him out of this. Justin Verlander is injured. Okay, I think we might be good, unless I'm missing anybody else. I think audio is good. Okay, that's nice. A little higher than normal. Okay. Let's do a little bit more music. And desktop audio. And jack that up a little bit. Okay, I stepped it up a little bit. Hopefully that's a little bit better. Severino's injured. Thank you for putting that out, whoever that was. Thank you. What's going on, AB? Welcome back to the stream. Okay, so that puts us at -7 guys, so that's about 53 that we have to rank. That's 14 in rows. I don't know who this is. I feel like I should know who that is, and I don't. Matt Boyd. Okay, that's Steven Brault. Okay, so dope. I think we can hop in. Oh, we already 53 people? You guys are nuts. All right, YouTube crowd really listening. Yeah, I'm home now. I'm done with college. Let's go. So I'm gonna start streaming regularly again. Missed you guys a lot. Content grind has been going on. Gonna have a guy guest feature on the channel soon, so that's exciting. Under the Forgotten theme. But yeah, let's dive in, shall we? So I want to check out the ranks first, because you miss a day in baseball and you really you don't know where everyone lies. So let's just start out with a nice easy ERA and see who's at the top there. Louise Castillo. Marco Gonzalez is injured. Yes, he is. But he did pitch and he's coming back. We'll see. Wow, Woody's at the top. Woodruff, Lance Lynn, Gausman, Cole, Taiwan Walker. Taiwan Walker. Is he on here? Tell me he's on here. I don't think he's on here. Dang, I really wanted to rate Taiwan Walker because he's having a great season. Wardy with the 3. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Hey, guys, obviously, if you know about me, you probably know about Wardy, especially if you're a Mets fan. Guy does great streams. I think you should go check him out. Hopefully, I bump heads with him at a Mets game soon. But yeah, Wardy is a nice up-and-comer in the community. You got Wardy, you got Baseball Historian, you got Retro Baseball. I always recommend those guys to everyone because they're smaller than me, but they deserve to be larger than me. So go give Wardy a follow for sure. Thank you for the 3, man. Appreciate it. First dono back. Yeah, Paxton is out a while too. This list we're whittling it down pretty quick. Let's see. So Paxton is Seattle. Where is he? Am I blind? Might be blind. Paxton's there. Okay. Yeah, Drewski. Definitely check out those guys. So I think this is 2020. No, it's 2021. I'm gonna look on the website and see if there's anything better, but I didn't see anything. We got another dono already. Hang on. All right, MSS.com. Okay. Esmil Rogers from Yankee Films. Esmil Rogers. Interesting pick for the first one. Okay, let's check it out. Thank you for the 5, man. I appreciate it. That's a frequent donator for sure. Esmil Rogers. There he is. Wardy's the man. Are you going to games in July? I have 2 coming up in June. One of them just turned into a doubleheader because of the Braves cancellation. I'm assuming you want Yankees Esmil Rogers, so I'm going to pull that up for you. Yeah, I have 2 in June. One with the Braves, where I'm going with Matt from Star Craving Sports. I'm really excited about that. And then another where I'm going with my family and my girlfriend to go watch the Phillies and Mets play. So nothing online for July yet, but hang on, because I'll get there. The first game I went to was DeGrom's return against the Rockies. I had a hella good time. So I will be back at Citi Field. Don't you worry your sweet little heart. All right, first dono, first random player on the stream. You absolutely love to see. I miss doing this because you can't do this on Twitch. You can't do $5 donations. I miss doing this. This stuff is so much fun. Just random players on stream when there's like 60 people in chat. It's so funny to me. Okay. Yeah, real ones remember Esmil. Come on, man. Also, if you looked at my desktop, you might have got a sneak peek at the next video, but probably not. All right, let's do pitchers. Let's just see what comes up with that. 2020, this is the one I have. This might be the best we have, which is unfortunate. Free agent pitchers. All right. So we're missing some guys. We got a link in July. Expected DM soon. Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. Castillo and Snell A tier. Get out of here. All right, so we got to roll with this. There are going to be some guys missing, unfortunately, and there's some guys down here that we are not going to rank. But we have 52 guys to rank, so we got plenty. Not some of them missing, but we got plenty of guys to go here. All right, so let's start with some easy ones, shall we? I have Savant pulled up here now because I'm on a PC and my laptop won't crash when I run Savant, so that's awesome. Thank for that. All right, so I got a lot going on here. All right, well, I don't know if you guys know about this guy. Do you guys know about him? DeGrom? He's good. He's kind of a sleeper pick, in my humble opinion. So I'm gonna go ahead and what are these called by the way? Superstar, All-Star. Let's make this Cy Young candidate. How about that? Yeah, let's give them our own names. Let's make this very personalized, shall we? I like All-Star. I'll say pretty bueno. Okay. Average. I'll give him a good old meh. I think we might need another one. What's gonna be below average? Below average would be. I'll give him a. Come on, man. Really? I like that. And then we'll go one more. No, that just switches them. So how do I add one more? Not there. chart. Oh no! Did I just ruin everything? Yeah, I just ruined everything. Oh no! Cool. Nice. Alright, so this needs to go up. Naga needs to go down. Alright, we'll roll with this. Hot take, healthy Chris Sale's the best pitcher in the league. From a Yankees fan. Very interesting. And I liked my green. How do I get back to my green? My green. Perfect. Alright, it's green because of Jolly Olive. Okay, so DeGrom. There he is. Let's give him a quick bump right into the Cy Young candidate. That doesn't need much explanation, right? I'm gonna do some easy ones first, and then we'll get some more controversial stuff. What else is easy and free? What else we got in there? Scherzer's probably gonna be up there. Wheeler's gonna be up there. Gio's gonna be up there. Louise Castillo, Garrett Cole. So let's bump Garrett Cole not into minors injured. Let's put him in the Cy Young candidate. So wow, 83 people. Are you guys lost? What are you guys doing here? Just kidding, I appreciate you. Welcome to the stream if it's your first time. Welcome to the stream if you've been here 18 times. Appreciate you all. All right, let's look into the nitty-gritty. So Woodruff's having a fantastic season. His FIP differential isn't terrible. His strikeout to walk ratio is 25? Holy shit. Dude's having a season, so he's up there in this. He's, what is it, 9th? That's ridiculous. Castillo this year? Come on, man. No. Castillo's going to be average at best. Joey Musgrove. I don't think Joe Musgrove is on our list down here. Let's see. We have Snell, Darvish. Yeah, I think that's it for Padres. Got Pablo Lopez. That's fun. Almost 100 already? Jesus. Soroka's a beast, but he's out for the year. So, GG. I want to take a look at batting average against as well. Who's at the top here? Luis Castillo, he's at the bad top. It's Woodruff again. I mean, is it outlandish to say that Brandon Woodruff isn't the Cy Young candidate? I don't think it is at all. Everyone was talking about Corbin Burns, but it looks like Woody's the one that's taken off. Let's check out his full numbers. How about Woody and Burns, man? Woods rough? That's not what I meant. Okay, let's go on Baseball Reference. I also don't really like this song. Let's change it. Soroka's stupid good. I agree. 1.27 through 11 starts. Let's bump this and zoom. Oh! Didn't mean to do that. Google, go away. Let's do one of those. Okay, perfect. 319 ERA plays, 0.69 whip, 4.2 hit per nine. Oh my god, he leads majors in all these categories. That's insane. All right, yeah, Woody's gonna go into Cy Young candidate for me. That seems pretty easy. Kind of a slam dunk there. Not gonna lie. Oh my god, we got a lot more to go. All right, let's see. Here's another easy one to rank. Who's having a fun season? Gausman. I want to look at his savant actually. Gausman. Some people told me I was saying it wrong. Some people told me I was saying it right. I think it's Gausman. Peralta's so sneaky good. I don't think he's on our little tier list here, but he is having a fantastic season. Okay, so he gets kind of rocked in EV, but other than that, dude looks really good. Chase rate is in the 89th. 80 percentile for walk rate. Pitch mix is pretty similar, but he's just killing it. The big pitch for him was his split finger, which is 136 XBA. Gausman. Yeah, I don't know, man. It's a lot of names. I gotta learn a ton of names. I'm gonna put Gausman. He's up there for me right now. Is he not here? Don't tell me he's not here. That's silly. If it's... Oh, no, he's right here. I'm just blind. I'm gonna put him in All-Star for now. He could very well get into here, though. I'm gonna put him in All-Star. This everything that I do in the beginning is subject to change, by the way. It's all subject to change, because there's a lot of guys here, and I want to make it as balanced as possible. I don't want to make this too populated, because, you know, Cy Young candidate, that's what it means, you know? You're contending for best pitcher in the league. End of stream, new computer surely. Yes, sir, Lewis. I'm on that nice PC. Everything runs nice. My stream latency is good. I'm living the dream right now. I really am. Yeah, of course, Wardy. You got to have those locked and loaded. How about Christian Javier? He's up there. Okay, let's check out... Let's go back to strikeout to walk ratio. Who's been killing it with the control? Garrett Cole. Schurzer, right up there. 2.34 ERA, 2.96 FIP. Left on base, 89.7. Very good. Good XPA. Or opponent's batting average, rather. Would you stream when you're at a game? I don't know. I'm not much of a vlogging type. I'm not very good at that kind of thing. You Sierra? Sure. Scherzer's just still pretty low. Right around his ERA. That's good. I mean, Schurzer is still competitive as fuck. So I think I'm going to go ahead and put him in All-Star. But he'll end up here, I think. Nats fans, don't get mad at me. Like, I'm putting these guys tentatively in All-Star, not because they're fringe, but I don't want to have 5 guys at the top there right away. But I think Schurzer could easily find his way into there. But we still got other guys to talk about, like Kershaw and Glasnow and, you know. So, please give me positives about the Yankees. I could have, like, 4 days ago, because I cover them for Newsbreak. So I'm very in tune with Yankees knowledge right now. But, you know, you got swept in Detroit, man. John Boy himself said, any team that gets swept in Detroit this year or by Detroit will not make the playoffs. So that's a bad omen, to say the least. 99 people in stream. Thank you guys for hanging out. Hey, check out Josh's promo there. Yeah, subscribe to the channel if you enjoy it. Like the stream if you're having a good time. All that Jimmy Jazz, because I'm not good at plugging myself. So my homie admins always got me in there. William Hooray is already mad. That adds up. That chalks up just fine. So Corbin Burns was like the man, and then he got injured, and now I haven't heard much from him. I made the video about him in the preseason, so let's check him out. Newsbreak has been awesome. Hey, man, appreciate it. I haven't seen any of your stuff yet. I gotta check that out soon. My bad. So you totally switch up his picks mix. Talked about that. Not pits mits. What am I saying? What am I on? I don't like this song either. Come on, Epidemic. Where's my bangers? Yeah, this one's a banger. There we go. Give me some lo-fi. Wardy's going to get there soon, man. He's buddy-buddy with all the big guys now. He's doing it right. He knows what he's doing. 2.33. What's his recent game log? Let's go to 21 game logs. That's a banger. Recently, since coming back from injury, 5 innings, 1 earned run, 6 innings, 2 earned runs, 6 innings, 4 earned runs against the Padres. Padres, he had the scoreless start against with that crazy Billy McKinney catch. $5 from Dr. Touchdown, another frequent donator. Put up Jack Flaherty. He's going against Trevor Bauer tonight in LA. I got to watch that game. The Mets are playing late tonight. They're playing at like 9:40. So I'm probably going to have that game on and the game that you just mentioned because that sounds fun. Flaherty versus Bauer. 101 viewers. That's awesome. Thank you, guys. And thank you for the 5, Dr. Touchdown. Am I missing something? Okay. That's weird. Why did it show a bunch of random... That was weird. Wait a minute. That's not a PNG. What are we doing? Where are my PNGs? What is this? You're telling me there's no Jack Flaherty PNG? What are we talking about right now? What? So you're like a top 10 pitcher. There you go. I had to type in Cardinals. What the hell was that? There was one of Esmil Rogers and not Jack Flaherty? That's ridiculous. Oh, it replaced it automatically. That's nice. It's all about that new computer, baby. It does things for me now. It's MLG. It stands for Major League Gamer, which I am not. Bam! Jack Flaherty on the stream. Thank you very much for the dono. Let's get back to it, shall we? Bop, bop, bop. Okay, so Corbin Burns. He's slowed down since his electric start. I think that's enough to still put him in All-Star. He certainly could fiddle his way back into Cy Young. That was certainly my dark horse prediction before the season. For now, since coming back from injury, it's hard to call this a bad performance because it's not. It's 11 innings, 3 earned runs, and then 1 iffy start against a really good offense. But the walks are back, so that's something you got to address, especially 3 in the last start. Only 2 hits, though, so it's interesting how they got 4 runs. Corbin Burns, he's going to be A-okay. Hopefully he stays off the injured list. But, yeah. Have I seen Chapman's ERA this year? I think he only gave up the 1 run to Andrew Vaughn, right? That's it. Thoughts on Trevor Rogers? It sucks that he's not here because I would love to rank Trevor Rogers. He's having an awesome season, but I think it's Alcantara, it's Pablo Lopez, and not even Sixto, so it's just those 2. I think they tried to go for like 2 from each team, which is pretty good, but they missed out on Trevor Rogers. Go ahead, AB. You do your thing, man. The baby computer? Yeah, for sure. Blake Snell's not a good pitcher anymore? Well, let's talk about it, shall we? Let's go look up Blake Snell. I plan to be on for a little bit tonight, guys. So if you're down to hang out with me, I appreciate it. Because I gotta... Wow, what? I knew nothing about this 5.55 ERA, 1.6 whip. I mean, he's still striking out a ton of batters, but it doesn't really matter when you're giving up 31 walks, which leads the NL. That's no good. What's going on with Blake Snell? I mean, I know his innings pitched per start, so it's 47 to 11 starts, so that's a smidge over 4 innings per start. That's not good, but that's what you expect with him. Wow, I'm kind of blown away by this. I'm a little bit blown away. Who rocked him? I'll check that game log. This is so... Everything moves so fast on this computer. I'm so happy. Wow, he got roughed up by Houston. He got roughed up by the Brewers. He got not tossed by Colorado, but didn't finish 5. Ugh. Beat by the Giants. 1 win on the year. What's going on? Yeah, I'm probably gonna stream like till the Mets go on. So you guys got me for like 2 hours here, if you're trying to hang. Well, Blake Snell, I'm very underwhelmed. Very underwhelmed. He's here, right? I saw him before. There he is. We'll tentatively put him. I don't know. I'm gonna put him in meh for now. Honestly, I mean, I know what he's capable of, obviously, but this is unprecedented, if you will. I mean, he had a 4.29 in 2019, but leading the league in walks is not something I expected. He had 18 walks in 50 innings last year. He's at 31 and 47 this year. That is alarming. That is very alarming. I put Snell in meh, Wardy. I'm sorry. He might move. He might move, but this is mostly hingent on 2020 and 2021. That's how most of my ranking stuff goes. If you watch my shortstop tier list, that's how I did that. So I'm all about recent performance. Speaking of which, Clayton Kershaw still got it, baby. Let's talk about Kersh. Let's stay in the West here, shall we? Let's talk about Kersh real quick. Because I have him in fantasy, and he's been awesome. So he's been on the mound every time. That's good. 3.33, pretty good. 3.0 for FIP. What's his Sierra? I wonder if I can find that easily. Oh, we're going to have to talk about... Yeah, leading the league in walks, man. I don't know if I can put him in pretty bueno. I don't know if he deserves to be there. Kershaw, 3.18 Sierra. I know it's not technically called Sierra, but I like calling it that. It's like C-E-R-A or something. Hit a bad inning against the Giants. Giants are good, so not totally surprising. I'm going to lower this, I think, a little bit. Kind of a loud song. Yeah. 118? Jesus Christ. Oh, my God. Hey, thanks for hanging out, guys. Yeah, I got roughed up by the Giants. Struck out 11 when he gave up 5 runs. That's kind of a funny... This is a funny line right here. I like lines like this. It's very funny. Yeah, Kersh. So Kersh is still pretty high up for me. He's having another baller season. I'm biased because I have him in fantasy. I think he's going to go an all-star as well. If I could find him. He's right there. They're always like right in front of me when I can't find them. All-star. Okay, so again, probably not Kersh, but these 3 guys could probably find their way up here. And they very well all might get there by the end. I have to evaluate some other guys down here. Like, let's see. Off the top of my head. Darvish, maybe. Lance Lynn, probably. Zach Davies is so bad. Hyunjin Ryu, maybe. Jack Flaherty, maybe. So, you know, there's some competition, but I wouldn't lose sleep. For now, I think Schurzer deserves to be up here. I'm going to put Schurzer up there. John Gray on the list. I don't... I see Marquez, and I see, for some reason, Senzatella. I believe this is Senzatella. So no John Gray. No. 120. Oh, my God. You guys are wild. I put Woodruff above Burns. Yeah. Check the stats, Rory. You'll be surprised. I was pretty surprised myself. Is Bauer not on here? I just realized I haven't seen Bauer once. I don't think Trevor Bauer's even here. There's Walkie Buehler. I'm looking for blue caps. Trevor Bauer's not even here. All right. So this list... It's missing some guys. Can I get these guys? Can I, like, add people to this? I don't think you can. You have to, like, create the list yourselves. That's annoying. Danny Duffy's injured, but he's had enough starts for me to evaluate him, so I'm going to. These are guys that are like out for long periods of time. Like we haven't seen Nate Pearson, we haven't seen Verlander, we haven't seen Seve. We saw one like inning from Paxton. Felix isn't even on the team, and we haven't seen Thor. If I've seen the guys for like 3 or 4 starts, I think I can give an okay rating to them. But anything below that, not really negotiable. Let's talk about, I talked about this guy in my trade video, Kyle Gibson. Kyle Gibson's having a quiet, good year last time I checked. But then again, you never know how much changes as soon as you turn off your TV for a week. You know, take out Ginn. You gotta do. You guys talking about football? This list belonging. Come on, man. Really? You're lying, Ben. You're upset. What, I rank one of your favorite pitchers, Lo? Sorry, Ben. Oh, gimme. I want it. Give it. So let's see. So barrel percentage, that's where he's high. Expected slugging, he's pretty high there too. Doesn't strike out a lot of guys, but he's never really been that kind of guy. And I think I can just get regular stats here. I can. That's awesome. So 21, 2.24 ERA over 10 starts. Let me get game logs. How's he done recently? Wow, recently he's been awesome. Quality starts all the way. Oh, he's injured as well? No, these are May. I'm confused. Okay, I see. So April starts up here. This is May. Never mind. He's not injured. Sorry. So he's having a fantastic May. 2.3 in May. 0.85 whip. He can't stay healthy. Severina's still injured. No choice. Just the PF pitch. Oh, sorry, Ben. I clapped at you for no reason, man. That's my bad. Yeah, this list, it was probably made a while ago. And honestly, I could have not been lazy and just downloaded it and added some people, but I'm lazy. So if I do another tier list like this, which, you know, people seem to be enjoying it, there's 122 people here, then, you know, I'll make sure all the guys are there. Kyle Gibson, he's going to be an all-star for me. It's a very surprising all-star nod, but, you know, he's pitching against some fantastic teams. The Giants, the Astros twice, the Red Sox he had a good start against. He's yet to, except for his blow-up on opening day, I believe this was open, yeah, it was April 1st, opening day, he's had a quality start every time out. 1 earned run or less here. So Kyle Gibson, very deserving. He's extremely underrated right now. Probably, I don't know what is going on with the Rangers because they have Adolis Garcia. They have some magic going on with Kiner Falefa. Fulton Nevich is pitching okay last time I checked. So they're still competitive, and the West isn't great. But I'd have to imagine they'll be trading Gibson because they're going to get a huge haul for the overperformance that he has right now. If Jay Clark can get just right, the team of face, he can throw a no-hitter this year. I don't want to see any more no-hitters. Peralta is not there. Very sad. Go Rangers. I mean, what's up, James Scott? How's it going, man? Pitchers named Gibson have a good history in baseball. Bob Gibson, one of my guys. I think my dad has a Bob Gibson rookie card or something like that. Some very valuable card. I want to talk about Zach Wheeler, actually. Because Zach Wheeler, one of the most slept-on guys in the league. Arguably a top 10 pitcher. Probably the best pitcher on the Phillies now, I'd have to assume. Because Nola, I believe he's outperforming Nola. Man, I wish the Mets just gave him that bag. I'm awesome? No, Ari, you're awesome. That's what I think. Wow, look at all this red. Fastball velocity, obviously. Strikeout percentage, expected weighted on base average. That's a mouthful of a stat. Wow, he's bottom 1 in max EV. That's strange. I wasn't expecting that. Let's check out his game logs. God, Savant is so clean. I might just keep using this website, honestly. Let's do game logs. How's he doing? What have you done for me lately? That's what I'll call this section. Taiwan Walker's on here. I think they did top 2 from each team, and like Thor gets in there over Walker. Who else did you list? Kluber is not here because of Sevy. So yeah, there's some key guys missing. It's unfortunate, but you know, we'll rank the guys we got. There's still plenty of guys here. So let's see. His only real bad starts on the season came against the Mets, which if you can call 7 innings, 4 runs bad, I mean, it's a fine start. The Mets hit him 10 hits, so that's a season high, and then 4 runs, and then the Giants. Yeah, the Giants have been hitting pretty much every team. So quality starts pretty much all the way through. Low whip, a .81 in May, 2.08 ERA in May, so he's having a really good month. And he just closed it out against the Rays. I think that they didn't win this game. They lost against the Rays because they got swept. Since you're a Mets guy, you should make an Addison Reed or Tyler Cooper video. So let's talk about with that 2015 Mets team, but Sportstorm already has a really good video on that team, so I highly recommend that if you're fiending for content in that sector, 2015 Mets Magic, you should go watch his roller coaster video. It's really good. Whoa. Boyd and Turnbull and Cy Young group, no bias here. I don't know about all of that. That sounds a little crazy to me. So Wheeler, I want to see where he ranks, actually. Let's go to ERA. That's easiest. Castillo is going to be at the top. Yeah, Patrick Corbin. No surprise there. No surprise there. Trevor Rogers, I wish we could rank you. Where does he fall? Zach Wheeler is 15th, 2.52. What about Sierra? Sierra? Whatever. We got a dodo! Woohoo! Woohoo! It is $5 from Swimming Onion, who I believe is the guy that once donated like $25. So thank you to you, man. $5 for Brandon Woodruff. Excellent choice, I must say. Thank you for the dono. Thank you for helping out the stream. Thank you guys for welcoming me back to YouTube with such warm reception. This has been so much fun, and we've barely made a dent in these rankings. We still have a long way to go. So if you guys are down to hang tonight, I am down to hang as well. I appreciate you guys. YouTube streams are back. I'm done slacking. We're here. Oh, I fit it perfectly. That's what that new PC does, baby. That's what it does right there. That's beautiful. It just did it for me. Technology. We have the technology. We really do. It's starting pitchers. Yeah, no relievers here. And the song? Swimmer Police. That's what it was. Yes. Knew that rung a bell. Saw swimming and I was like, that's someone I know. Yeah, Zach Wheeler. He is going to go in All-Star for me as well. I feel like this is probably going to be the most popular category because starting pitchers are having awesome years across the league for obvious reasons. A lot of them are going to be fringe on this little category right here. The only guys that are locked in here, I'd say, are DeGrom, Cole, and Woody. I think some guys can get in. Maybe Schurzer will get pulled out. We'll see. But, yeah, that's where we're at right now. All right. Who do I want to talk about? I kind of want to talk about John Means. Because John Means is really interesting. Let's talk about Senor John Means. It's not Spanish. Don't know why I said Senor. I really have no answer. Let's go back up. I think the writer's pretty good. Let's see. Another low EV guy on percentile. High in walk rate. Another 5, this time from Drewski Yosh, one of my Twitter buds. Brandon Drury, he's finally proving why he should have been a part of that DeGrom trade pack. That is one of the best memes out there. When Yankees fans were like, we'll give up Andujar, we'll give up Drury, and we'll give up Torres or something for Jacob DeGrom. And, like, you know, there are a bunch of fantastic boomer trade proposals on Twitter that you can find. I usually try and retweet them because they're absolutely hilarious. But that Brendan Drury being the centerpiece in a Jacob DeGrom trade is one of my favorite memes of all time. It's right up there with Omar Narvaez. Even though Omar's not a meme, he's literally a beast. Thank you for the 5. Sorry to boot off our friend Brandon Woodruff so fast, but the people want what they want. It's true. I don't decide for you guys. You guys decide for me. So, thank you for the 5, Drewski. I appreciate that, man. John means a lot to the Orioles. I can't believe you. I feel like... Should we time him out, guys? Should we time him out for that? No, it's mean. Puns are allowed. They're just not encouraged. So, let's talk about since the no-no. Because before the no-no, he was doing pretty well. 1.7 ERA, 0.84 whip. All good things. Then he threw the no-no. Wow, look how low that whip is. Holy shit. Low ERA. He comes out the next time against the Mets, throws 6 shutty. I remember that game because we don't hit at all. He's on a team with a 14-loss streak. Yeah, so not great. By the way, I always forget to say this. If you enjoy the stream, make sure you leave a like. Really helps people find the stream and others to enjoy it. Also, if you enjoyed my face and my dumb talking, you should subscribe to the channel because then there's more videos of me with my face and my dumb talking. So if you like that, then there's more of that if you subscribe. You see? I'm really good at advertisements, as you can tell. Means uses pine tar in his glove really obvious. So does everybody. But that's beside the point. So he went 6 against the Rays, gave up 4 runs. The Rays are kind of clobbering everybody right now. And then an okay start against the Twins, who are bad, and then 5 innings, 3 earned runs against the White Sox. The Orioles haven't given him any run supports. I don't expect to see any wins in the column for him anytime soon. Not that pitcher wins matter, they just look nice to my eye. You know what I mean? Standard, let's check that out. So 2.05 ERA is where he's at right now. Still 4-1 on this pretty bad team. 68 Ks and 70 innings. So John Means is having a pretty awesome year. Let's check out where he ranks in CERA. Not as high as I thought. He's down here at 27th at the 3.64. So, with this FIP, with the CRA, he is overperforming a little bit. We have to keep that in mind. Is that a 98.6 left on base rate? That's tops. So there you go. There's the overperformance for you. John Means is, like Rich Hill, for those of you who saw my video, an escape artist. Dude gets out of jams more than literally anyone in the league. He's also got some BABIP luck going his way. Good batting average against. Doesn't walk a lot of guys, so he's got a good strikeout to walk ratio. So John Means, I don't expect him to stay at this type of quality for the whole year, but he is certainly having a fantastic year right now. I'm tempted to have the reads on him and put him in Pretty Bueno. Because I don't think, I mean, he'll be the Orioles All-Star. That's like a lock. But I don't know if he's going to stay at that quality of echelon of guys here. I don't really know if I'd lump him in with a bunch. I'm going to put him in here for now. Later in the video, you might see me move him to like the top of Pretty Bueno. But he is overperforming a little bit right now. We have to take that into account. I don't know if the Orioles are going to trade him. I don't really know what his contract looks like. Let me see what you guys think. A's on Base podcast hates the Rays. They do. This is true. That was Lewis who said that, right? Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, if you guys haven't already, I did a podcast feature with some Blue Jays fans. We had a really good time. It was like an hour long. Really good time. My buddy Lewis Foster, who's in chat, he's one of the guys that hosted me, asked us some great questions. So if you're bored, and again, you enjoy my dumb voice, then you might want to listen to that. Could be a good time. I think it's on my Twitter somewhere. So if you go find my Twitter, then you'll find them, and you should follow them. They do a good job. 5 again, bah! From Dr. Touchdown. Thank you for your second donation already, man. You're awesome. I'm going to take this opportunity to put Ryan Helsley up there so people can realize he looks like a young Jim Edmonds at some angles. I want to see this for myself. Ryan Helsley. Another name I haven't thought. This is what I love, guys, because these are names. Like, I think that I have a whole chasm of baseball knowledge in my brain, and then you guys pull up. He does kind of look like Jim Edmonds. I kind of thought you were exaggerating, but he does kind of look like him, like a young Jim Edmonds for sure. But yeah, you guys find players that even I've forgotten about, and all I talk about is forgotten players. So, props to you guys. We found our little home here. There we go. Are we still above? Oh my god, we're at 128? You guys are ridiculous. Hey man, I appreciate you guys. I've missed this. I miss streaming. It's so nice. I'm having a great time right now. This is awesome. Hopefully nobody gets too mad at my rankings. Because what do I know? I'm literally just a guy, you know? Alright, so the only crazy thing we've really done so far is Blake Snell and Meb, but I'm pretty sure that's kind of earned. So we have 14, 28, 42, 44 more guys to go. And we've been at this for half hour. Okay. Alright, we're doing okay. Yeah. If we can get through each row in like a half hour, that's pretty good. Let's talk about Hyunjin Ryu next, since I was just talking about aces on bases. The guys over there are big Jays fans, and Hyunjin Ryu is the big Jays pitcher. I don't believe Steven Matz is on here because they put Nate Pearson on here, so I won't be ranking Steven Matz or Robbie Ray because they thought Nate Pearson was going to be the number 2, and he's not. I don't know what this song is. It's not the vibe. Let's do Yellow Base. Nah. Yeah, I vibe with that. Statcast. Let's check that out. Ryu's fun to watch. Yeah, Ryu just constantly keeps guys off balance. He's one of the most entertaining pitchers out there right now. Dude's got nasty stuff, a bunch of different pitches he can hit you with. Let's see. So let's go to his... I mean, look at this. Look at this disgusting pitch percent chart. There's so much going on here. His EFITs. I like that they marked his EFITs. They didn't have to do that. They could have just like labeled it the changeup or some shit. His changeup is his most used pitch. I really like when pitchers do that. It's always very confusing to me. Check out Josh's promo because I'm bad at plugging myself. Appreciate my admins and you guys, of course. Cutter's up there this season. Yeah, so these are his main 3 pitches. Those who watch him, you're already familiar with that. You don't need an explanation. So Ryu missed only 1 start, I believe. I was mistaken, and for some reason had thought he was on the IL for like weeks. But he's having a baller season. He has only two starts that aren't quality starts. Those came against the Athletics and the Boston Red Sox, who are clobbering the baseball. Shout out the Yankees. There's 1 run unearned. This was the start where he got injured. It was against the Rays, and he was pitching pretty well. 7 shutty against the Bo Sox, so he bounced back really well. And then the last 2 times out, he's been pretty solid. So his whip is around 1.0, 2.64 ERA. Another 5. Oh my God, Bloodline, another frequent guy in these streams. I really appreciate this, man. Let's get Nick Castellanos up there. Nick Castellanos has been the man this season. All right, well, it seems like you guys like tier list streams, so maybe we'll do more of these. I did it in a video format, but I think that this is a little bit more fun for both of us. Less editing for me, more interaction for me, so I'm all on board for that. Nick Castellanos is kind of a stud, dude. I'm not gonna lie, he's kind of a stud. No fronting, all right? He's just kind of a stud. Like, I can't even hate. So let's remove this. Yep. Add an image. Okay. Nick Castellanos is his name, actually. It's true. It's true. Do you think I would just lie to you guys? Of course not. Thank you for the 5, Bloodline. Appreciate you, man. Happy to see you here. Glad you didn't miss. All right, so Hyunjin Ryu. He's been pretty solid for a few seasons now. This is Clayton Cruz. I don't know why we're here. I'm going to check out Sierra again. I've been kind of leaning on that this stream. Why is everyone doing for the Cardinals division rivals? They just want to see the Cardinals fail, man. I don't know. Really don't know. It sucks that we can't rank Freddie Peralta. He's having such an awesome start to the year. Where's Hyunjin Ryu? There he is. Nice. 14th at 3.26. Low FIP. Good ERA. Good left on base percentage. He's getting actually kind of roughed up by BABIP at 294. That's not great for him. So that's contributing to some things. That's probably easy for you guys to see. Okay, so he's going to probably get into... he's another one that's probably going to get into that upper echelon for me. I think I'm going to put him right nice and cozy there. I also didn't do Shane Bieber for the obvious ones. I feel like we can kind of just put him up there. That's easy. I don't really think we need to review why Shane Bieber is good. You guys all know that he's good. So I'm going to leave it at that. This is a nice little top 5 we got going right now. I don't know, man. We'll see. I think I want to have, by the end, max 8 Cy Young candidates. Preferably 4 from each league. So there's about 3 more spots there left. Watch the Angels pitching. I'm sorry, Pepito. You deserve so much better than the Angels rotation. You really do. Sensatella. He's like barely a starter anymore. I'm going to put him in Command Man, really. I don't really think we need to expand on that much either. Let's get some easy ranks out of the way. Is this like... I don't know. It's not JT Brubaker and it's not Tyler Anderson, so I don't know why it's here. But is that Chad Cool? Is that who that is? Sorry, Pirates fan. Is that who that is? If you guys know who that is, leave a comment or send something. It's not Chad Cool, I don't think. Because Chad Cool looks like that, and he looks like that. Who is that? Mitch Keller. Thank you. I'm fake. Sorry, I'm fake. Is he any good? He's probably just a lock for Come On Man, really, honestly. I think both Pirates guys are probably going to just fall in there. Brother of Brad Keller, rather? 6.54, yeah. I mean, skyrocket whip. High FIP. Sorry, man. Come on, man. Really? You're not Tyler Anderson. And let's talk about Mr. Brault, who is a podcast host now and Broadway singer, formerly. But I believe he's not really living up to his potential. Make a video. I said, oh, you've talked to me about him before. Maybe. That's all I got for you right now. Oh, no. He's having a pretty good season. Oh, he hasn't pitched this year. So where is he? Is he injured? He's not in the minors, is he? I'd be shocked if he was. No, he's injured. All right. So he's not hanging, so we'll put him in the bottom there. I didn't even realize. He had a good 2020. All right, so this is what we got so far. Nice. All right, we did some quick rankings. 6. Yeah, not good, believe it or not. Snell is not quite, and I appreciate your modesty, JIC, as a Padres fan. He's not quite come on man really yet. He's inching his way there, but we're only 2 months into the season, so things will improve. Blake Snell's a fantastic pitcher, but he only goes 5 innings, so you really want those 5 innings to be good, you know? Jose Quintana, tentatively, he's going to go in here. The Angels' rotation is just... Come on, man. I mean, come on, man, really? I don't, that's the reason I named it that category. Because, you know, when I see these guys, 7.22 ERA. His FIP is lower, that's nice. Oh my god, a whip of nearly 2. These stats are gross. I don't want to look at these anymore. He goes there. Cool. Louise Castillo. Let's talk about Louise Castillo. What the fuck is going on with this kid? Seriously, what is going on with Louise Castillo? I don't understand. Not the second baseman that dropped that ball. Not him. Angels need to trade for Marquez, but then again, Marquez isn't even that good. So, like, he's 1-8, which most losses in MLB. Not good. He's led up the most earned runs in MLB. His whip is 1.7. He has 23 walks in 52 innings. This is all bad. I mean, he was at the top of every bad leaderboard you can find. Highest ERA. I believe he had the highest Sierra. Sierra. I'm just going to call it Sierra. Loved your interview on YouTube Game of the Week. Thanks, man. I was really nervous about it, but then it went okay. So, that's pretty good. I'm glad it worked out okay. DeGoat is going tonight. I'm really excited to watch him pitch. He had an 11 strikeout game. That's about it. I'd like to see where that was and who it came against. Let's check that out. What's going on, Mets fan? Didn't Castillo lose like a lot of velo? Should we? Oh, maybe I should check out his stat guys. 11 strikeouts against the Giants in 5 innings, but he still gave up 3 runs. He had a good start against the Pirates, so it doesn't really count. And then, yeah, that's been kind of it. So let's try and dissect what's wrong with him. Do like a mini mock video here, shall we? Let's talk about Louise Castillo. Because the Reds, honestly, are holding their own without their go-to rotation guys really holding down the fort. Do you think Corbin Burns cheats? I think all pitchers are cheating right now, and the league is just okay with it until they can reach a plea agreement in the offseason, because you got the CBA coming up. So, you know, we're just going to have to deal with a very low-hitting season. That's kind of just where we're at right now. That's exit velocity. I want regular velocity, please. MPH. His fastball is down a tick. His sinker is down a tick. His changeup down. So everything's down. Yeah, everything's down about 1 MPH, which goes a long way in the major leagues. So this is definitely concerning. And has it been a gradual decline? No. In 2019, he pitched the same velocity as he did now, and his 2019 numbers, if we go back to overview, are a lot better. 3.40, all-star nod, 1.14 whip. So what's the deal? Why is nothing working? His pitch mix, it's relatively the same. Nothing really has changed. He's still using his changeup the most. We go back to 2019 again, 87.2. It's the exact same as this year. So I don't think that we can just dial it in as a downturn in velocity is the reason that all this is happening, because I think it's a lot deeper than that. His expected numbers are a lot better than his actual numbers. I don't really have all the answers right now. I wish I did. I think for Luis's sake, I think he also wishes he did. His most similar comp is Jacob Barnes. It's not really where you want to be. Still, I have respect for what Luis has done in the past. He's been a very solid pitcher for them, a great find. But you got to remember that he wasn't a highly regarded prospect. He was traded a bunch when he was in the minors. So I don't think anybody ever expected him to be an ace, but I still think he's capable. He's going to go in meh because of his potential. I don't know what's going on. Meh is really for the guys that are good but underperforming, because we don't get a look at every pitcher here. We get a look at the top 2 from each team. Luis Castillo is still top 2 in the Reds, but he's underperforming greatly. I don't think that these guys are in the same league as Castillo. I still believe his stuff is much better, but something's got to give. I don't really know what's going on. Spin rate's down, maybe? Let's check that out. Good point, Mets fan. Good point. Good point. Check out the RPMs. His vertical... Well, let's check his movement, actually, too. So his movement on his slider is down. Oh, yeah, his movement's a lot different. Ah, so you may be right. It is a spin thing. Aha! Active spin. Whoa! Oh my. No, it's, okay, his slider's normal. God, Savannah's so cool. Okay, let's check year-to-year changes as well. So velocity down, 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 down. Minus 11.2, that's strikeout percentage. Those are just stats, really. We're still at 117. You guys are nuts. You guys are actually nuts. Thanks for hanging out, guys. I'm gonna do more research into this in my free time, because this is actually a pretty good potential for a video. Between what's going on with Louise Castillo, could be a fun one to dissect. So I'm not gonna give away too much. I'm gonna bookmark this. I'll look back at that later. Let's put this in my little JO folder. Yeah, there we go. Okay, let's talk about somebody else. What time we got? 8:20. That's perfect. I have Matson Ray higher, but the tier list guy that made this put Pearson as their number 2. And honestly, I did expect Pearson to start the year with the club, so that's why he's here. So we got a bunch of guys down here that don't really matter, because they're either injured, or they're not pitching, or they're free agents. So let's see. Lance Lynn. I want to talk about Lance Lynn. Fastball god. Fastball god himself. Do you watch hockey or any other sports? I'm really big into the NBA playoffs right now. This was the first time in a while that I watched because the Knicks were good. Although they've been very disappointing in the playoffs. I also watch football. I don't really have a favorite team. I mostly watch the playoffs. I'm not really a sit down on my Sunday and watch football all day guy. Oops. So it's mostly baseball basically the whole year through, and then basketball when my team is good. So. Which place did you put Aaron Nola? I haven't ranked him yet. I put Zach Wheeler in All-Star. I haven't ranked Nola yet. $5 again from Swimming Onion. You guys, multiple donators. You guys are nuts. Thank you. Really appreciate it. Of course. Orvin Santana, probably one of the most random pitchers to throw a no-hitter. I believe his no-hitter, he gave up a run. He had like 5 walks, and he gave up like a first inning run or something. So his was actually pretty funny. But yeah, he is one of the most unexpected guys to throw a no-hitter. Let's check out his PNGs. That's weird. Let's do it with the team that he threw it for, which was the Angels. The Angels have a lot of random no-hitters in their history. Doesn't look like we can find. He was a White Sox since when? Okay, I like this one. It's the new one. And we'll copy and replace. And we'll get rid of Castellanos. Sorry, friend. But yeah, his was one of the most. But like I was saying before, how the Angels had some random no-hitters. They had like Felix Pena and Taylor Cole combined for a no-hitter or something. So that was weird. But yeah, Irvin Santana. One of my... he had some really good years as a Minnesota Twin. I really thought he was an interesting... His whole thing is like hashtag smell baseball or something, which I always found a little weird. I don't really understand what the appeal of smelling a baseball is, but go off, I guess. I don't know. All right, let's get back to it, shall we? Irvin is on the Royals now. Yeah, he's like active, right? I think he got a start for them, which is nuts. He's like 38 or something. He's old. What's up, Daniel Ramos? Welcome back in, bud. How you doing? Lance Lynn, the man. High in xERA, xBA, x-weighted on base average. Lance Lynn is not going to overpower you, but man, does he love throwing his fastballs. Look how much he throws his fastball. It was even higher in 2019, 54.1%. 94? That's pretty, for how old he is, that's pretty good, man. Let's check out his game logs. How's he pitching recently? What have you done for me lately? 5 shutty against the O's. Cake. All right. 7 innings, 1 earned run against the Cards. That's pretty good. 3 walks. So his walks have been... Honestly, he has as many walks as he has hits practically, which I find very interesting. At least in May. In April, it was a different story. No walks, 2 walks. So his walks are up. That's a little concerning for me. But, you know, not enough to, you know, downgrade him seriously. Lance, I always view him as a workhorse, but 5 innings, 5 innings, 5 innings, 5 innings. So I need Lance to get a little bit deeper into games. And listen, he had a good month, but he had the Indians, who have gotten no-hit twice. He had them here as well. He's gotten the Royals twice, he's gotten the Indians twice, he's gotten the Twins twice, and he got the Orioles. So, and the Angels, but the Angels are a good hitting team. So Lance has not had fierce competition by any means. So that does factor into my ranking a little bit. I still think I'm going to put him in All-Star because his ERA is seriously low. But he's one of the guys that I don't think gets up here. I don't think he can fight his way into that top 8 that we're going to talk about. Nats also just got swept by the Brewers. Let's go. Sorry, Nats fans. Sorry. I'm rooting for my team. Sorry. So yeah, Lance Lynn, he's going to go into this very populated all-star category. I'm going to make the first move to make this a little bit less populated. I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to give Kevin Gausman the nod to move up. And I believe if we order this, I feel like this is a pretty accurate ranking. Maybe we put Ryu here, I put Gibson above him, and I put Lynn like here. So if we order it, we can order this too. I'd put him like here, I put Woody there. Yeah, so these are ordered. I'm not really going to care about ordering these, but these I believe are pretty solid in order. What's going on, Orange and Blue Shirt? Welcome back, man. We're back on YouTube, baby. Let's go. All right, who should we talk about next? Herman Marquez. He's another guy that's going to be meh for me. Another guy that has been really good and is not having a good year. He just has not found his mojo, his rhythm at all. So I don't really know what's going on with him. I'm going to pull up his Savant. Maybe we can talk a little bit about him. Hashtag Ollie fans. What's going on, Gigi? We got 131 in chat. That's hype. That's lit. Thanks for joining in, guys, on this wonderful, what is it, a Monday? Monday night? I've lost my concept of time. Okay, so Marquez, his numbers are always a little bit inflated from course. He's actually down to 4.47. He was much higher when we saw him, I thought. No, he pitched against us last. So he's pitching better in May. He had an absolute blow-up against the Giants, which really inflates his whole ERA here. But then 6-1 against the Cardinals, 7-0 against the Diamondbacks, and then 6-1 against the Mets. So actually, you know what? Maybe I overreacted a little bit. He's actually having an okay year. He's still Herman Marquez, but his whip being high is definitely a little concerning for me. Because if we go back to what he's done in past seasons, we'll check out that. See Mike Breen? I did. Mike Breen is the man. Pulling from my Mets. Appreciate him. So let's see. His strikeout to walk. Wow, it was 5 in 2019. Oh my God, that's so good. I had no idea. He really walked nobody. 35 and 174. So his walk, well, okay, this is a perfect comp, actually. 35 walks and 174 innings in 2019. Still had that 4.76 ERA, but it doesn't tell the whole story. He had a 1.20 whip. 35 and 174, 31 and 58, and his 31 leads the league right now. So him and Snell are having big issues with the walk. They're still performing serviceable. I mean, you could say that for Marquez because, he's pitching for the Rockies. They don't have a lot to go off of. I think he fits in fine at meh. He's easily going to find his way into pretty bueno if he can just start pulling together quality starts and not walking as many guys. But him leading the league in walks, I can't put him any higher than meh. That's just me. Oh yeah, hit the like button, guys, if you enjoy the stream. We might have some new viewers in here. So if you guys are enjoying me, like the stream. It really helps me out, helps more people find it. And then, subscribe to the channel if you feel like seeing more stuff. You know what the deal is. I got MLB Network on my TV right now. Pirates Royals. I should have made a video about the Pirates. I jinxed them. Kyle Hendricks. Oh, this makes me sad. I'm not putting him in Come On Man, really. He's another meh guy. What is going on with him? He was one of my favorites. I liken him a lot to Ryu, actually, in terms of guys that I love watching that don't really overpower anybody. And it has just not been his year. I can't. It makes me sad. So he's really high in walk percentage because he's a control freak. We all know that about him. I forgot he was a Rangers draft pick. I believe he got flipped for Ryan Dempster, if I remember correctly. I believe that's where he got traded. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. When I think Cubs-Rangers trade, I'm pretty sure that's what comes up. So he's pitching better recently. He's similar to Marquez. He had 2 good starts in April. 1 came against the Brewers, 1 came against the Brewers. So 2 came against the Brewers. 7 innings, 1 earned run against the Dodgers, but then he blew up against the Pirates. Then 8 innings, 1 earned run against the Tigers. 6.2, 1 earned run. So he's having a good month. His May, a 2.67 ERA, much better, 1.19 whip in May. Still high in the year, so it's been the tale of 2 months. He has to pitch better against the Pirates. 8 innings, 7 earned runs over 2 starts. That's not going to cut it. So I don't know what's going on there. I believe I want to check standards. So yeah, it's just a far cry from his production in pretty much any other season, especially 2020. 2.88 and 12 starts. And let's see where he is on the Sierra leaderboard. So he's not that high. Jack Flaherty is actually surprisingly high. So is Adam Wainwright. So is Taiwan Walker. There's Hendricks. 21 at a 4.13. Kluper's high too. This is really interesting. So is Disco. A lot of guys are overperforming. What are you guys saying? What are you guys saying? Let's see. Herman. Yeah, Herman's going to get traded. Hendricks has been good. Yep. That's for having a season. And a $5 dono. Got to get back to my video. Hopefully we can do that dual stream the world wants to see. Let's get the polar bear up there for his return. Thank you very much, Mets fan. Need you to release more videos, man, so get back on that grind. Get that stuff done. I always appreciate donos. But yeah, guys, stay tuned, because Mets fan, he's put together some pretty interesting stuff. It's pretty technologically sound videos in the recent times. He had a really good video on Pete Alonso. Very flashy, very good on graphics. So the more time he can devote to that, I think the better for everyone. He's one that you want to look out for as well. Okay. So let's move it on to, let's talk about Danny Duffy. Let's talk about Danny Duffy. Yeah, let's talk about Mr. Duffman. So he's injured right now. Somebody had mentioned that before. Josh Bell is better? Than who? Than Buster Posey? That's weird that you're comparing this to. I'm probably just reading that wrong. But no, also. So, wow, he had went through a major change in 2017. Randomly started using his slider a lot. I didn't know that about him. So his velo is up. This was the point I talked about in my trade deadline video. His velo is up a 1.6 on his fastball. It's very alarming. Everything else is pretty much relatively the same. His changeup's a little faster. His sinker is up. So his fastballs, his four-seamer and his sinker are way up in speed, and I feel like this is helping him out a wee bit. I don't love this song either. Let's do Willow Trees. Okay. So I wanted to go to Duffman. I wanted to go to his game logs. Let's check that out. So he's been out since May 12th. That was his last start against the Tigers, 6 innings, 4. He had an okay start against the Indians, but he had this really, really good stretch of, what was it, 23, so 30 innings and 2 earned runs. And they came against good teams, the Rays, the Angels. I mean, I don't really put the Indians in there. And then he had some bottom-feeding Central teams in the Tigers and Twins. Indians twice. Okay, so his competition hasn't been fierce, but he had 2 great starts against 2 great teams, offensively at least. I don't want to put the Angels in great team category. Wheeler might be better than Nola, yeah. Let's see, Taiwan Sangam. Yeah, that was really cool. I've been seeing that highlight all week. MLB Network won't stop showing it. But, you know, for good reason, obviously. So I don't actually believe that Duffy is going to show up on our list here, because I don't believe he makes the qualified innings pitched anymore. I don't think he's in there. What's he at? So he is at, on the season, 1.94. Let's see if he's here. He is not here. Okay, so he doesn't rank anywhere because he's injured. Duffman, I'm going to put him in pretty bueno. I don't believe that Danny Duffy is necessarily here to stay in terms of being in the top echelon of guys. He had a really good first month, but he's also playing in the AL Central and got starts against, I believe, 2 each against the Tigers, Twins, and Indians, who are all not hitting very well. So, you know, favorable matchups for him. There's been an uptick in his velocity. Could be something to do with sticky stuff. Who knows? I think he's perfectly fine at the tippy top, pretty bueno. I don't really put him in the same echelon as these guys. Knowing Duffy's track record, I think the Royals should just try and ship him off somewhere if he's back and healthy, because this is the highest his value has been in years. I think that would be foolish not to, and to hang on to him to try and win the Central, because the Royals, I feel like, had their window open and close in the span of like 2 weeks. So, yeah, I think Danny Duffy is a big trade candidate. Look out for that. It's this year and last year. That's mostly the criteria that I'm basing off my rankings for this list. So if they won Cy Young in 2019, I'm not really going to pay too much attention to it. I mean, obviously, you know, it's a record. It's a claim. But mostly focusing on their performance from the last 2 years. Brad Keller. I think we can just quickly put him in and come on, man, really. And then Zach Davies there as well. Not too many complaints, right, guys? These two. I haven't checked in on them in a while, but I have a feeling that's probably not great. Zach Davies had one good start, and it was against the Mets, which is fun for me to watch. 4.65, it's gotten better. I mean, I didn't hate the move, because he's been good. Or at least serviceable. Hey, go ahead, Pepito. Have a good time. Check out his game logs. 5. So he's another one of these Blake Snell types. He only really goes 5 innings. Had 7 shutout against the Pirates. That was good for him. Had a rough April. Really bad. High whip. High ERA. But he's gotten it down. He had a pretty good May, actually. It came against the Cardinals. It came against the Reds. It came against the Indians. Yeah, okay. So not totally free competition, but not easy either. But I still think he belongs down here with Mr. Keller. Let's check out Keller really quick. I know he had an awful start to the season. I haven't checked on him much since then. Let's check out how he's doing. 5.68, so it's still pretty high. 1.73. Okay. Check out those game logs. Glasnow is at least top 5 with that slutter. We'll see. Recently, he's been better. 7 innings, 1 run against the Rays. Pretty good. Not enough for him to get any higher than where he is right now. I think these guys fit in perfectly fine. At a come on, man, really. All right, so that leaves us with 30 guys left. So we've officially done half the list. Not bad. Not bad at all. And we're at 8:30, so we're basically halfway through the stream. I'm hoping to end this around 9:30 so I can go watch my Mets. Hopefully beat the D-backs and continue their winning streak. Thank you guys for hanging out. If you're enjoying the stream, please leave a like. I would like to get to 100 likes. That'd be pretty cool. I don't think we've ever done that on the stream before, so that would be pretty nice. What are we at right now? Let's check. Excuse me, Mr. Phone. 92. Nice. That's awesome. So thank you guys for watching the stream and liking the stream. Let's do Nola. I keep seeing Nola pop up in chat, so I feel like we should talk about him. So, I am under the belief that Aaron Nola is no longer the best pitcher on the Phillies in their rotation. He's still very good, but Zach Wheeler, I feel like, has surpassed him in a few aspects. This isn't totally hinging on ERA, but when you go to CRA, I believe we saw him before. Let's check it out here. Let's go this way. Did I see Nola here? I feel like I definitely did. No, that was Savali. I saw another Aaron. Aaron Nola, where are you? Where are you, friend? There he is, 13th. So, his CRA, still highest among the league. Not highest, but high up among the league. His ERA, I don't believe, tells the entire story. He's had a tough time getting out of situations with runners on base. He's had some rough BABIP luck. He's one of the only guys here. It's actually amazing that he ranks so high in Sierra, but still has a 300 BABIP where nobody else is even close to that besides like Garrett Cole. Actually, Shane Bieber's pretty high too, but still, that's pretty impressive. What else? Strikeout to walk ratio 23.3. That's pretty good. Game logs, check those out. What's up, Gainesville Blitzball League? Blitzball looks really hard. Oh, Cyclone, yes. So you were Josh from before. You told me that you're switching to your other accounts. So let's make you a mod. Yeah, Nola is good, but I think Wheeler has transcended and is really coming into his own. He had a rough May, is really what it is. He had that awesome game against the Cardinals, which I remember. A couple solid starts. He probably should have pitched a little bit better, especially against the Rockies when they're at home. 4 innings, 5 runs against the Braves. That's not going to cut it. Got through a start where he gave up 9 hits against the Jays. So his whip is at, 1.10 here? So not bad. His ERA, I don't believe, tells the whole story. It's tough. I think we have to still put him in All-Star, but he's definitely lower on All-Star than Wheeler is. I think I'd put him above means, and that's kind of it, honestly. Because this was a guy that was in Cy Young candidate for 3 years in a row. So it's not like we can just drop him down here with Danny Duffy. That's not fair to him at all. I think he fits in fine at the tail end of All-Star. I think that Nola is probably going to pick things up a lot as he gets more comfortable. And we have another donation. It's from Yankee Swims again. All you frequent donators, I don't know what I'd do without you. You guys are the goats. Jim Benucci, really good one. I believe a Detroit Tiger in like 2019. He's mostly a career minor leaguer guy. Reminds me a lot of like Mike Hessman. Oh, and it doesn't look like he's here. Maybe if I type in Tigers. Okay, we got him with the Cubs. We'll take that. It's going to be him as a Cub. Sorry about that. And that should just replace him there. Awesome. I love when it does that. It's great. What do people think of that ranking? What's up, Speedbridge? Nice to see you again, bud. Vince is not here. Vince Velazquez. It's only the top 2 from each team, and it was Nola and Wheeler. There are a lot of guys missing. We don't have Bauer. We don't have Steven Matz. We don't have Freddie Peralta. There's a lot of guys that we're not able to rank, him included. Vince Velasquez. Tiger PNG, lol. Kenta Maeda. Boy, does he make me sad. Oh, man. Why are the Twins so bad? Can you guys fucking believe the luck that Foolish Baseball had picking the Twins to win the World Series? I didn't even think it was that horrible of a pick. I didn't think that they were gonna, because the Twins never win playoff series. But man, for them to get off to the start that they did after he made that prediction, that is tough. I feel bad for him. That's tough. It's been a tough year. No Trevor Rogers either, man. Yeah, this isn't my list. Somebody else made it. I'm thankful that he made it because, we wouldn't have it in the first place. But yeah, none of that here. So Kenta, he's not going deep into games at all. He's not striking out nearly as many guys as he did last year. You see a 3 and a 2 here and a 1 here. I mean, it's just been a tale of 2 seasons completely. If we go back to 2020, he's going at least 6 pretty much every time out there. He's like 6 strikeouts, 12 strikeouts, 7, 8, 7. So it's just his stuff isn't as a knockout as it was last year. And it really looks like he was emerging. I had him as a dark horse Cy Young pick. Because his odds were like plus 4,000. They were pretty good, but it's I don't know what's going on with our boy. I really don't know. It makes me sad. Kenta was one of my favorites. His pitch mix is pretty similar to last year. Is his velocity down? His 4-seamer? No. I mean, 91.6 to 91. Sinker's not that down that much either. So I don't know what's going on with Kenta. Kenta, I think, fits in perfectly with our meh guys that are just underperforming and are capable of so much more. And it breaks my heart to put him there, but that's where he belongs right now. Yes, let me put a link to this in the. I actually don't know if I can do it from here. Maybe what I'll do is I'll post the link after. Honestly, if you go to tierlist.com, tiermaker.com, and you type in MLB pictures, it's the first one that comes up. So it's really easy to find if I forget to give you the link. But I'll hopefully remember to do that by the end. I think I believe too much in Kenta, Savage Gamer. I guess I overestimated his 2020 because it just haven't come together. Kenta Bueno just because of 2020 performance. I mean, no, his 2021 has been absolutely dreadful. There are some guys in here that have turned the corner recently, like Hermann Marquez that I think I would put in pretty bueno before I'd put Kenta there. Kenta fits in just fine in there. Let's talk about Jack Flaherty, shall we? There's still a ton of interesting guys left. This is why this is such a good list. Tier lists are fun, man. These are just a good time to argue and discuss and praise guys. Whoever thought of tier lists, they deserve a raise. You know? Whoa! What's up with his peripherals? What's going on with our boy? Trevor Bauer's not here. They only put in Kershaw and Buehler, so... I don't even believe Bauer had signed by the time they made this list. I could be mistaken, though. So, 2.84. He had a rough 2020. I kind of forgot about that. His expected ERA is so much higher than his actual ERA. What's his whip like? $5 from our boy, Robbie, the man. What's going on? Good to see the streams again. Let's get former Red Sox Rich Hill up there. What a great season he's having. It's solid against the Yankees today. Absolutely. The escape artist. I would love to have him on my stream overlay. Good pick, Robbie. Robbie told me many times before the season to not sleep on the Red Sox. And I personally found it very funny because I had no inclination that the Red Sox would be performing at nearly the level that they are right now. But Robbie had the fucking reads, man. Sometimes you just have the reads, you know? I had the reads on some guys. I had the reads on Corbin Burns. Robbie Hyde had the reads on his favorite team. So I got to give kudos where they are due. So thank you for the 5, Robbie. Really appreciate that, man. Yes, YouTube streams are back. They are. And I'll be back in the fray. Because Twitch streams kind of a dud. But, you know. I think he might be a bueno guy, by the way. I don't know if Jay Flair is going to get into our upper echelon here. He might be an all-star. I have to think about it. He had a good May. All quality starts. In fact, he has pretty much all quality starts on the year except for his first start against the Reds. 6 shutout against the Marlins. 7 innings, 1 against the Reds. 7 shutout against the Rockies. 6 shutout against the Brew. And then a good... Oh, no, he kind of got lit up against the White Sox. That was his first real competition offensively. Yeah, he's actually... He had the Nationals twice, who are actually a pretty good offensive team. They rank pretty well. The Marlins, the Reds twice. This month, he had a pretty easy go of it. He had the Pirates twice, he had the Rockies, and he had the Brewers, which is one of the worst offenses. And as soon as he ran into a contending team, he got kind of lit up. I mean, this wasn't his fault. It's only 3 earned runs. But sounds about right. Oh, Lewis made a tier list with some of the more players that are active? Wait. Yo. This could be a game changer. It's going to be Streamception. So, what is this? Oh my god, you went ham. Oh, did you download the list and then add people? Okay, dope. So then, you know what? Let's translate over our rankings and then we can add more guys. This is perfect. All their heads are cut off. That's kind of fun. Okay, so let's see what we had. I had him here. Oh, and you copied the carrot. Okay, cool. Dope. This is awesome, man. Thank you. Carrasco injured. Let's see. Chris Sale injured. We had, let's see. Stroh's here now. Paxton's injured. Corbin stinks. I'm just putting him there. We're not going to talk anymore about it. Hendricks was meh. Bauer is here now. Hyunjin Ryu was all-star. I guess I got to redo all this real quick. I'm going to go as fast as I can. All-star? Oh, no, he was Cy Young candidate, actually. He was high up there. We got hella guys here. Trevor Rogers is here now. Freddie Peralta's here. We got to put Shane Bieber up here. We got to put Jay Flair. I'm going to put him in pretty bueno. Tyone I'm going to put in meh. Duffy was in pretty bueno. Garrett Cole was Cy Young. So bear with me while I do this, guys. Lob some questions in chat if you got them. Because I just got to re-input all this. But I figured this is worth it because now we can talk about the... Shout out Lewis for just quickly drumming up this list out of thin air. That was awesome, dude. Thank you. Oh, we got a dono. I got to pause. $5 from Duke Jansa. First time I've seen that name, so welcome, man. Love the vids, man. What's your opinion on the Giants' dominance in the last 2 months and how sustainable it can be? Well, listen, I really thought that it might have just fizzled out in April and that would have been it. But here they are at the end of May, and they're still right at the top of the division. So eventually... you're going to get to the trade deadline because you're 2 months away from that now. You've already done 2 months playing, honestly, tough baseball against tough teams. Like, they haven't had an easy schedule by any means, and they're still stringing together win after win. So the Giants are getting to the point where, I mean, hey, they got a bunch of guys on one-year deals in their rotation, and this is the window. The window's open right now, so I think you go out and maybe you trade for a piece. I mean, worst comes to worst, you guys don't make the playoffs, but you gave your fans a very exciting season. I don't know. I would believe in the Giants is the point that I'm making. I don't believe that their rotation is going to continue to dominate the way that it has, but it's still like Kevin Gausman is having his awakening this season, which is awesome. Disco has been really good. He's really coming into his own. I don't know how much they're going to sustain that, but if the rotation can keep things together, that lineup is finally starting to come together a little bit and heat up. So... I don't know, man. Believe in the Giants. The NL West is just good baseball right now. It is just good baseball. That's all I can say, really. Yeah, thank you for the promo, Cyclone Burns. Appreciate that. We had Kenta in said he's injured. I had to have ranked more. I think I did. There's 2 of this guy. That's Vince, I think. Oh, no, that's not Vince, is it? Corbin Burns was All-Star. Who else am I missing? Dustin Mays out for the year. There's Sixto. Sixto's in the minors. Not going to rank him. Louise Castillo was meh. Let's see. Nola, we put in All-Star. We put Blake Snell in meh. Stroh's been good. Schurzer, we put in Cy Young. I like this song. Okay. I think that, oh no, Kyle Hendricks, we also ranked. Where's he? Is he not here? Oh no, we already ranked him. Okay, is that everyone? That might be everyone. I think that might be everyone. Okay, cool. So now we're back on track and we have a lot more guys to work with. So let's free ball a couple of these guys here. Freddie Peralta, I already know that he's really good. I'm going to go ahead and put him in the top of Pretty Bueno because I don't know how sustainable he is. He has really high K rates. This is the best start he's had to any season. I need to see a little bit longer a period of time from him because he's been bouncing between reliever and starter. But I think undoubtedly the Brewers have the best 1, 2, 3 of any team in the league right now. Maybe other than the Mets. But I would still take the Brewers over the Mets. So I'm going to put him at the top Pretty Bueno. I think that's pretty fair. Kluber had a 2.86 and he got injured. But he's been a pleasant surprise for the Yankees. He's stayed healthy. He's pitched the way Kluber should. He's gotten a little bit lucky. I think he belongs in Pretty Bueno as well. I think I'd put him right between these two. Not quite all-star for me, but he's definitely on his way there. Let's see. Shohei. Shohei's pitching like an absolute beast. I'm going to put him in all-star. I think he belongs there. Let's see. I'm trying to do some easier rankings that I feel like you guys will agree with. And also get through some of these because we got a lot of more ground to make up now. Herman Marquez we put in meh before. I remember that. I feel like we had more guys in Come On Man, really, that maybe just aren't here. That I'm not seeing. Is this Vince, by the way? I think that's Vince Velazquez. But I feel like he looks different. Is that Vince? That doesn't look like the same guy. Who is this? Am I stupid? What is this? Why is he here twice? Affleck, thank you, God. I'm having a rough night, guys. Thank you. Jesus. Zach Affleck. Very serviceable number 3. Really puts together that middle of the rotation. Does give up a lot of hits, though. His 73 hits leads all of major leagues right now. So his whip, surprisingly, it's only 1.9 because he doesn't walk a soul. 8 walks in 68 innings. Very interesting pitcher. So he pitches to contact a lot. Strikes out a decent bit of guys. His strikeout is 9.0. There you go. 68 and 68 innings. There you go. Interesting pick. He's been very consistent over the past 3 seasons, too, so I feel like you know exactly what you get out of him. I think he's going to go in Pretty Bueno, honestly. I think he'll go right there. Yeah, that's totally fine with me. So the Phillies are another one of these guys that has a pretty good 1, 2, 3. There you go. They're all right there. Stroh. Stroh's a tough one. Do we have Taiwan Walker here? We don't. That's okay. Stroh. Stroh has a really good ERA. He doesn't strike out anybody. He missed 2020 and didn't pitch that well in 2019. So that's what we're dealing with right now. Can you go away? Oh, I just clicked something. Go away. Thank you. Bueno for Stroh. I'm kind of feeling Bueno for Stroh too. I'm kind of into that. Well, let's talk first. He's really high in chase rate, which is very interesting because he doesn't strike out a lot of guys. So I feel that's kind of funny. But he yields a ton of soft contact. His pitch mix is relatively the same. His velocity pretty much the same, even with the year off. Weak contact, or weak percentage, 5.8. It's the highest it's been in his career. So more than ever, he's yielding a lot of soft contact, which is working out wonders for him. I think he's not quite all-star for me. I think I'm going to put him at the top of very Bueno because the guy's an all-star. Honestly, guys that could win the Cy Young. And Stroh, while he's very good, he's not going to win Cy Young, in my opinion. But I think he's not Pretty Bueno's getting nice and beefed up. We got Stroh, we got Freddie Peralta, we got Kluber. You can actually throw some decent names in your Eflin. So, yeah. Trevor Bauer. Is Trevor Bauer an all-star or a Cy Young candidate? Where does he go? Welcome back, Drewski. I think Trevor Bauer is a Cy Young candidate. I think so, guys. Right near the top here, and Sierra at 3.05, 2.07 ERA. His FIP is actually a little high, highest among the group here. 91.3 left on base percentage. He has some BABIP luck, 176. Strikeout to walk, 25.7. All-Star or bottom of Cy Young? Definitely interesting. I don't know. This is actually kind of tough. What do you guys think? I see All-Star, I see Cy Young, I see Cy Young, All-Star, and Ollie fans. Thank you very much. Oh, God. We have two Eflins, I just realized. Let's put them next to each other. All right, I'm going to tentatively put Bauer and Cy Young. Tentatively. He could get bumped down. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Let's see. Mad Bum, I believe, was on here before. Is he still on here? I don't see him. David Price. Has he even been starting? He's been like a bullpen guy, right? Yeah, I think Bauer deserves to get there. We have 138 people in chat. That's wild. Oh, I almost missed the $5. Jesus Christ, I'm so sorry. Bloodline again? Are you kidding me, bro? Thank you, man. You're me and Mercedes, of course. Fantastic pick. A lot of donations tonight, guys. I really appreciate it. I'm glad you guys have so much fun with the stream overlay thing. Because it's definitely fun for me as well. Getting to pin random players up there. Your mean's a good pick, though. These are not great PNGs, though. Let's get it back. There we go. That's better. Yattermean! Yattermean! I think I have to, yeah, I have to fix that one. Hang on, give me 1 sec. Perfect. Bet. Okay. Sorry I almost missed your donation, man. Oops, don't read that. Okay. David Price. 11 games, 2 games started. Okay, so I'm not really gonna factor. Oh, he's what? Oh, 2 games finished. I saw 2 complete games. I don't care much about him if he's not starting. He's doing well at the bullpen, so good for him. I'll just throw him in. Sure, why not? Because, you know, he's been effective. Gausman I have in Cy Young right now, actually. He's up here. So he's not easy. He's a step above that. I do got Minecraft. You guys trying to watch some Minecraft? Maybe we'll run that sometimes. Drew Smiley, I think, has been pretty awful, and I cannot believe the Braves gave him. The Braves just had some kind of horrible offseason, man. They signed Ozuna to that long contract, and then he gets injured and now is getting arrested. They gave Drew Smiley $11 million to post a 5.95. They gave him that after 5 games started in 2020. 5 for the Giants. And it was at like the beginning of the offseason. It was a total head scratcher. I mean, he got roughed up by Boston. He had a quality start against Pittsburgh and Milwaukee and Washington. He's going to go bottom barrel for me, honestly. Come on, man, really. I don't know. Solely, if he got paid $2 million, I don't think I'd be as hard on him. But why the fuck did he get $11 million? And Aaron Loop got $2 million. I mean, it's not a fair comparison because started a reliever. But Trevor Rogers, he's going way up. We talked a little bit about him before. He's going an all-star for me. He's been absolutely awesome. Let's do some Marlins pitchers. Yeah. Pablo Lopez has actually been very good. I'd argue that maybe he could even find his way into pretty bueno. Let's check him out really quick. He's very quietly a very strong number 3 for them. Oablo. Perfect. He's better than, I mean, it's not hard to be better than Tanner Roark, honestly. Alex Wood's not here. Shame. Hey, Lewis did a good job, though. He made this really quick, and he got it to us. So, shout-outs to Lewis in chat. He's the man. One of the aces on bases, guys. And also a pitching prodigy, from what I've seen. What am I looking for? I'm looking for game logs. So this is Pablo Lopez. He had a pretty good May. So he's turned some heads in May. Had the rough start here against the D-backs, which, you know, you don't want to have a rough start against the D-backs. But he pitched well against the Dodgers, the Mets, and Phillies, which are all serious competition. And his ERA is down to 2.7. His whip is down to 1.3. Is he one of these Sierra guys? I believe I saw him pretty high up here. Maybe not. If I can just show 50, I'll do that. Been watching since your best of Gary Keith and Ron, so I can see you grow. Wow, you've been here since the beginning, man. Good for you. Thanks for supporting the channel, man. I appreciate it. By the way, guys, if you enjoy the stream, make sure you leave a like, subscribe to the channel, yada, yada, yada. I have to prompt myself to keep reminding you guys because, you know, sometimes people forget. 3.87, so right on par with Stroh. So I feel like... Oh, wait, is that on par with Stroh? I thought I saw Stroh's name. I don't know why I saw... Oh, yeah, right here. Oh, my God, I'm losing it, man. Yeah, I think Pablo Lopez, perfectly fine and pretty bueno, in my humble opinion. I think he goes right there. And this... I like this little category we got going here. Stroh is at the top of pretty bueno. He's very much a fringe all-star for me. I think the whole... his low strikeout rates is what pushes him down a little bit. These are all strikeout guys with top-notch stuff. Stroh's top-notch stuff, but he has to work his way into a lot of soft contact. So it's not totally a formula that can be sustainable over a long period of time, but it's working so far. That was my reasoning. Guess who the A's closer is this year? Is it Sergio Romo? Zendava. This is a good stream. Thank you. Thanks for hanging out. I'm glad you enjoy it. I try to make it as comfy as possible. All right, let's do some rapid-fire guys that I don't necessarily care too much about. Jordan Montgomery. He's going to go in meh. Because he's pretty meh, in my opinion. He's fine. He's fine. He's fine, honestly. Plesac is injured because he hurt his hand doing something. Like opening a zipper or something. I'm going to put Gonsolin. Let's see. Tristan McKenzie's been come on, man, really. He's been bad. Paddock. Is Paddock good? Is he good again? I actually don't know. I think the new ball may have messed up the Braves pitching staff. How come it messed up only them? And it made every staff infinitely better, and then it messed up the Braves? I don't buy that. You haven't done much on SRS? I do one video a month, so my next video is coming soon. Because May is over, and now it's June, so I'll be doing a new video. Because I just got there, man. I just joined. 3.61 and 9 starts, 1.13 whip. Actually, Paddock's having a pretty good season. Nice little bounce back from his really rough 2020. I don't know how sold I am on Paddock quite yet. I think I'm going to put him at the top of meh. I think he's fine there. He could be pretty bueno by the time the stream ends, though. Cueto should be one above meh. Cueto only goes like 5 innings per start. Is Cueto here? I don't see Cueto. Am I blind? No, I don't think Cueto's here. Yeah, he's not here. Hey, Oof Noob. Hey, Madwest Scott. Hopefully I said that right. Welcome to the stream, guys. 1/3. I can't believe we've been above 100 like this entire time. I really appreciate. This is awesome, man. This is like one of the most successful streams we've ever had. I'm genuinely in disbelief. Joe Musgrove has got to be high up. 83% left on base, 28.4% on the strikeout to walk here. No hitter definitely helps, but he's still having an awesome season. I don't like this song, whatever this is. Let's do Foggy. I think Joe Musgrove probably gets into the top here, right? The tier list is based on this year and last year most heavily. I'm definitely referencing their reputation and their potential, but it's mostly reliant on 2020 and 2021 stats. I think Joey Musgrove gets into the top here, by the way. I didn't think this was going to be the Padres pitcher that got up here, but, I mean, he's third in Sierra. It's hard to put him anywhere else than the top because all the guys here, and I think Glasnow's probably going to go up there as well. You know, that's the stat that I'm looking at the most, which is sort of analyzes every aspect of the game. I can't explain it fully because, you know, I have a monkey brain. They have some BABIP luck, excuse me, and good left on base percentages. Let's see what else. Who else is up here? Peralta's up here, so I'm kind of snubbing Peralta a little bit, but I also haven't seen it for as long, so that's my reasoning. Johnny Cueto is not on the tier list, but if you guys want to talk about where you think he'd be, that's totally fine with me. Okay. Urias has been really good. Wow. Good for him. His ERA does not tell the story by any means. He's got a low left on base percentage. He walks nobody. Oh my god, his 3.4 walk percentage. I don't know what's going on with this song. guy's better. Urias has to be up there, man. He's got to be at least all-star, right? I feel like, yeah, I feel like I'm not blowing that up at all. What's like, let's check that out. It's Wood tomorrow. 2.96 fib, 0.95 whip. I mean, yeah. I mean, his ERA is a little inflated, but I think that's just some tough luck. I'm going to put him at the bottom, I think. Or maybe the top of Pretty Bueno. It's tough, man. Oh, Soroka's injured. I forgot to put that. Aaron Savali, I don't care about. And, yeah. I think we're going to put Urias at the top Pretty Bueno for now. He might be an all-star. We'll see. We'll see. Ian Anderson, for those who watch John Boy. His name's Ian, but he was really good until his last start against the Mets. And then he kind of blew up a little bit. How are his peripherals? Are they any good? No, they are not. A lot of blue. He might be a Pretty Bueno guy. He's having a good year for the Braves, where no starters really having a good year. A 1.25 whip usually translates to like a 4.0 ERA in my opinion. So he's a little bit over performance. His whole thing last time, he was giving up a lot of contact. He hasn't, 4 walks. Actually, yeah. I don't know. He's worked his way out of some sticky starts. Hey, thanks for the tier list, man. Have a good one, Lewis. I like foresee him coming out 95 minutes. Thanks, Karhik. Appreciate it, man. Have fun watching the game. Let's see. So you had good starts against the Pirates. Ion, I think, is going to go right at the top of Pretty Bueno for me. I don't think he's quite all-star for me. Yeah. Now, Max Fried, I'm going to stay on the topic of Braves guys, is not having a good year. He was a little bit of an ERA merchant last year. Got a lot of praise, especially because the Braves made a pretty deep playoff run. But his whip is atrocious. His ERA is fine, whatever. And it's pretty matching to his FIP, so he's not underperforming all that much. But he got high praise. 5th in Cy Young voting, 18th in MVP voting, a Gold Glove, a 2.25 ERA. Pretty good, not going to lie. But that FIP is a full run higher, almost. And the big difference has been the whip. This kind of looks like an outlier season when you look at everything else he's done. So he's going to be a Met guy for me. I think he fits in with the criteria of like Kyle Hendricks and like Kenta Maeda and Louise Castillo. They're all kind of underperforming. Blake Snell. And I think Max Fried is probably capable of more. But right now, I don't really feel comfortable putting him any higher than that. You could even argue he's a come-on man, really. But I don't think we need to do that to him. That seems a little unfair. Giolito, he's not quite meh for me. Because Giolito's still got rock solid stuff, and I believe his peripherals are still good. I think that he's probably going to be a Pretty Bueno guy. Pretty Bueno would be my guess. Fried is meh. Pitcher fielding? I'm not really looking too much into pitcher fielding. I haven't done it yet, and I don't really feel like going back through all the guys, so sorry about that. His peripherals are good. Let's check out his game logs. How has he done recently? What have you done for me lately? Good start against the O's was a nice stopper for him. So his ERA has gone way down in May. He had a really good May, 2.41. Much more characteristic of the pitcher that Giolito is, 1.04 whip. So it's been the tale of 2 months. We'll see what he does down the line. For right now, he's going to be at the top of Pretty Bueno for me. Nice little burp for the fans there. You like to see that. All right, we're getting down to the nitty-gritty now. We got about 27 guys left. So still a decent bit to go, but I'm feeling good. Let's do some rapid-fire stuff. Robbie Ray, kind of meh, in my opinion. Kind of meh. I think he falls in with these guys. He's overperforming a little bit. He's been very nice for the Jays. You could argue he's Pretty Bueno. We can take a look at him. Maybe I'm underselling him a little bit. Not really a notable guy, in my opinion. I didn't really think that he should have made the rotation this year, but he has a 3.81. His whip's actually pretty good, but his FIP is it's like a run and a half higher than his ERA. Not great. Let's check out where... I don't think he qualifies, actually. Only 9 starts, so probably not. He's getting out the most home runs, though. So not fun for Blue Jays fans to watch. Yeah. I think that he's just fine in meh. He's fine here. Good numbers so far, though. Happy that he's having a good start to the season. This is Gonsolin, I believe. Is Gonsolin still starting? With the absence of May? Or is he a bullpen guy? If he's a bullpen guy, I'm not going to bother too much with this ranking. He hasn't pitched. Huh. Somebody let me know what's going on with Gonsolin. Is he injured? He hasn't pitched, so he goes here. Swimming, thanks for the multiple donuts, man. I really appreciate you hanging out in the stream. Happy to have you back, man. Enjoy your night. So we have Jose Barrios. Charlie Morton, I don't know what the fuck is going on with him. Let's go to Savant for him. It has not been the same for our Uncle Charlie. Don't know what's happening. There's 2 Charlie Mortons. What's up, Tyler? How's it going, man? 141 viewers. Oh my god. Why are you people watching me? He's been on the IL? Okay, so 60 day? That's my guess. My lips are chapped, man. Oh, the Dodgers just popped up on my TV. There's Bauer. There you go. Do you think he knows that I rated him high? He's probably very appreciative. Right. 37 years old, so, you know, can't expect too much production from him. Working on the video. Nice. Are you still doing the OTP? I lost all my OTP files because I switched computers. So I'd have to start a new one, but I'm thinking about it. If people want to watch, then sure. This stream has been very successful, so I fully expect more YouTube streams in the very near future. I did not think that we were going to be at like 120 viewers like the entire time. That's genuinely insane. Okay, so his peripherals are honestly not terrible. Max EV, I expected that, yeah. Barrel percentage, he's doing pretty well. Nice. So, okay, kind of middle of the pack. His curve was obviously amazing. We all know that. His games. His May has been a lot better than his April. That's good. How's the competition been? Blue Jays, Phillies, Blue Jays, Mets, Red Sox, Nationals. So not easy competition by any means, actually. He had a rough go of it this month in terms of who he faced. Phillies kind of destroyed him. I don't know what happened in this start. It says 6 runs, no earned runs. So if you're a Phillies or a Braves fan, let me know. So his past 3 starts, he's been better. But outside of that, it's been a very inconsistent, frustrating season for your Uncle Charlie. I think he's going to be another meh guy for me. Capable of doing better. Haven't quite seen it. He's going to go into meh. A lot of these guys are just like 4 ERA guys, rotation fillers, or guys that are capable of so much more but underperforming. I think Charlie Morton, once the games have more leverage to them, more seriousness, then I think he'll step up. So that's sort of his forte. Oh, he's the closer. Duh. Okay, Luke Trevino. There you go. Doc Holiday vid was fire, and his former feature with Massing News later. So, hey, thanks, Anthony. I really appreciate you watching that and enjoying it. I took a lot of time to make it. I didn't do as well as I wanted it to, but that's okay. I knew I wanted to make a doc video eventually, so I'm happy it got out there, and I'm happy some people enjoyed it. So that's awesome, man. We haven't done Darvish yet. Yeah, we should do some of the bigger name guys, and then rapid fire the rest. I think so we can finish up our tier list. Because we're at 9:15, so I'm probably going to go for like 15, 20 more minutes. Ooh, nice little classy piano song, bro. I like this. So what is this? And Then I Met You, Matt Large. Well done, Matt. Peripherals. Use are always really good. No surprise there. Game logs. Let's check it out. 2.16 as of late. He had his worst start of the season, pretty much, since opening day, and that came against the Houston Astros. Interesting. But he had a really good May outside of that. He had a 18 innings and 1 earned run across these 3 starts, which came against the Rockies, and Mariners, so okay. But his April was really nice. He had the Dodgers, he had the Giants twice, the Pirates, and the Dodgers again. Wow, so he had a tough competition in April, and he pitched really well. Is probably... how's he doing on Sierra? Where is he? Darvish. 15th. 3.27. Right around Hyunjin Ryu and Robbie Ray. He was very high up here. Maybe I slacked on Robbie Ray a little bit. Should Robbie Ray be higher? I didn't realize he was this high. Yeah, I'm going to bump Robbie Ray up. I didn't even realize the Sierra was that good. He's pretty bueno, in my opinion. There you go. He's pretty bueno. And is going to be an all-star. Probably middle of the pack guy here. Not quite Cy Young candidate yet, but he's probably on his way there. But Joe, his own teammate's been outdoing him, so it's kind of hard to put them both there. Let's put Wainwright versus Beltran in the video. I'm going to go. Hey, thanks for stopping by, Speedbridge. Appreciate it, man. Duffy was great. Thanks, Christopher. Appreciate that, man. All right. Let's do some more of the core essentials, and then hopefully we can speed our way through the rest of this. Steven Strasburg. What is going on with Strauss? 4.4 and 4 starts. So he hasn't been pitching. It's another injury season for him. I don't really feel like I can make a fair evaluation off of 6 starts in 2 years when they're clearly not indicative of the pitcher that Strauss is. I think I'm just going to put him in the minors injured or inactive. That's fine with me. I don't want to piss off any Nats fans. I do that enough as is. Let's check our High Sierra guys. Who have I not listed? Eflin's high up, Bassett's high up, Morton's high up. 20th. Barrios, Bueller, Mats. Okay, so no Mats is here. Mats isn't here. Okay. Oh, Strictly's back. Let's go to Strictly. You missed a wild stream. We had like 150 viewers at one point. It's been a fun one, though. We're doing a pitcher tier list. So here's where we're at right now. John Means is an all-star. I know that you're interested in where he landed. So that's where he is. Okay. The A's cycle in guys and out so fast that I don't even recognize half of them. Chris Bassett, he's going to be pretty bueno for me. I'm going to double check his stats, but I'm pretty sure he fits in fine there. 3.21. He had a really good 2020. He has a shutout this year. That's fun. 2.91 FIP. So actually, he's been pretty good. A 1.0 WHIP. Maybe he's an all-star, honestly. He's been very solid for them. Who would have thought? Chris Bassett, he was like out of the league in 2016. Then he came back and he's been a stud for the A's. I don't know. Am I selling him short? Fuck it. Let's put him in all-star for now. I might bump him down later if it gets a little too crowded up here. Okay, so maybe we'll have 10 up here. Domingo Germán's not on here. He's on here. Not listed. And the less I talk about Domingo Germán, the better, in my opinion. Sorry. Not sorry. How are my Red Sox starters doing? Any good? Nate Eovaldi is down here at 30th with a 3.7 Sierra. Low left on base percentage. 4.0 on ERA. That's ERA, right? Yeah, that's ERA. Strikeouts a walk is not great. But he's, you know, the Red Sox rotation is just getting it done enough. He's had some rough BABIP luck at 316. He's going to be a pretty bueno. I think most of the Red Sox guys are probably just pretty bueno. None of them are standing out amongst the pack. And I feel like if I put Giolito here, I can't put Eovaldi here. You know. We're on a 14-game losing streak? Yeah, it's tough. What's going on, Noah? How's it going, man? Taiwan Walker, if he was here right now, he'd be an all-star for me. I know he's overperforming a little bit. His Sierra isn't great, but he came back from injury and absolutely dealed against the Braves. So there's definitely some Mets bias there. But I think I would rank him above Stroh. I believe he's performing better than Stroh. Stroh's been awesome. So the Mets have a very, very comfy 1-2-3 in DeGrom, Walker, Stroh. Much akin to the Brewers with Woody, Burns, and Freddie Peralta. I believe those are probably, and obviously the Dodgers with Bueller, Kershaw, and the Padres. So there's a lot of teams with good 1-2-3s. You can go down the list there. Benjamin, what's going on, man? Very cool, man. Welcome to the stream. Make sure you guys like the stream if you're having a good time. I want to find more Boston guys. I didn't see any. So who's low here? Yarbrough's low. Taiwan Walker's low in Sierra. I mentioned this before. Waino and Flaherty are down here. Who do I want to rank next? Sandy Alcantara, he's right around Eovaldi range, and he's been pitching better as of late. He had a rough start to the season. Now he's down to 3.46. His FIP matches for the most part. Not enough for an all-star, in my opinion. I think he fits nice and comfy right next to his buddy Pablo Lopez. Trevor Rogers, I think, is a tick above them both. But another solid 1-2-3. And when they get Sixto back up, who knows, man? Who knows what the Marlins are going to do, really? What about Bueller? So Greinke's pretty low here at 4.18. Ryan Weathers, he had those back-to-back starts to start his career against the Dodgers, so I'll forever be impressed by him. Because you got to have some balls to come out and shut out the Dodgers twice. So he looks very promising. But the Padres just they have so much pitching talent. I don't know what they can do with it all. So some of it has to go a ways away in trade, I feel like. Or maybe some guys have to become solid bullpen guys. So I don't know what the plan is with the Padres and all their young guys. But Ryan Weathers is special, for sure. Doesn't get talked about as much as Mackenzie Gore. But Mackenzie Gore, I don't know. I don't really know what's going on with him right now. Not really sure. All right. Greinke is going to go in pretty bueno for me. Reputation and a mix of kind of underperforming this year, but still being pretty solid, right? 3.67, 3.81. BABIP okay. Yeah. Nothing too interesting there. Christian Javier. Probably pretty bueno. He's outperforming his FIP by a lot. -1. Has had some good BABIP luck, got out of some tight jams, and walks a lot of guys. 11.0 walk percentage. I don't think it can make you an all-star if you're walking that many guys. So I think he fits in nice and comfy with his buddy Zach, honestly. We're going to kind of speed through the end here. All right, we're getting near the end here. Dallas Keuchel. Didn't I see you before? John Markham is pretty high, actually. But the next page we got over here. Excuse you. Disco's pretty high up. Kyle Gibson. Wow, his here is very high. Jeez. PR's coming back soon. I saw. Yeah, he's not starting tonight, but he's back, which is cool. Glad to have him back. Plesac is having a bad season and is injured. I'm gonna put him in meh because I also just don't like his character that much. I think he needs to straighten his head a little bit for reasons undisclosed. Let's see what we got. Who's at the bottom here? Fulte. Oh, we finally fell under 100. It was bound to happen eventually, boys. Keuchel, not having a good season at all. 4.53. I told you, he was an ERA merchant last year. Had that sub 2. Everyone was talking like he was a legitimate 3. He kind of is, but they need more out of him. He'll be meh as well. Sonny Gray, where did you fall? I haven't seen him. Hope the Orioles can have a promising draft. Me too, man. I hope they get, what pick do they have? Do you know? Tyler Mahle, pretty high up. 3.42, 78.3. BABIP luck, okay. 19.7, kind of high in walk rate. Not too high, though. He'll be a pretty bueno guy. He fits that criteria. All right, we're getting down to the nitty-gritty now. I believe this is Zach Gallen, and Zach Gallen's been injured, so I'm just going to put him in injured, which sucks because I love Zach Gallen. Charlie, do you think 2 good high school shortstops fall us to or Kimura Rocker? Obviously, Leiter's going to get taken. We have the 5th pick. We have the 5th pick. Okay. So Leiter is going to go. I think Leiter, one of Leiter or Rocker is going to fall to the Red Sox. I firmly believe that. You have Lawler up there as well. I think you get one of the big 4 guys. I think somebody messes up. I think somebody takes Henry Davis, which is the top catcher in the draft. You guys are in a tough spot if Leiter and Rocker go and Lawler and the other shortstop, who I'm forgetting the name of for some reason. If they all go, Henry Davis is the impromptu number 5 there. And it's tough because you guys have Adley. You're not going to take Henry Davis when you already have Adley. That wouldn't make any sense. Your top 2 prospects would both be catchers. Unless they want to take him and trade him, which I don't think they would do that. So that the toughest spot you're going to be in is if those top 4 guys go and then you're left with Henry Davis. That being said, I could see Rocker maybe falling to 5, but I would probably bet on one of those shortstops falling to you guys. So that's my guess. Probably not Lawler. Probably the other one. If you can remind me the name of him. The Pirates have been linked to Davis at number 1. It's honestly not a bad pick. Henry Davis is very good. And reliable, young, talented catchers are hard to come by. The Orioles took Adley Rutschman pretty high, and obviously it's a little bit different, but I think the Pirates taking Henry Davis at number 1 is not a bust. It's not necessarily LOL Pirates, in my opinion. Sean Manaea, 3.86, outperforming his FIP. Underperforming against his FIP. Good strikeout to walk. Rough BABIP luck. Tough, that's like the highest one I've seen, 343. It's still a good left on base percentage. He'll be a pretty bueno guy. A lot of these guys are just pretty bueno in my opinion. Oh, is Sean not even here? That's not Sean. Who is that? Who's right here? Who is this? Let me know who this is. Not familiar. Or, is this Urquidy? God. A lot of these guys I don't recognize by picture alone. If you're a fan of that team, let me know. Walker Buehler, probably an all-star. Yeah, that's an easy one. He belongs up here. The thing is, the Orioles GM got so unpredictable. Look at last year, he was obviously going to be Martin Early, so at least we got Helsley, Schurzer. That's Urquidy. Okay, that's what I thought it was. Meyer, thank you, God. I don't remember why. I can't remember. Blah, 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 blah. Those are my thoughts. So yeah, I think Meyer might fall. I think Lawler goes over Meyer. I think the Pirates probably take Leiter. Or Davis. I think they take Leiter or Davis. So Davis either goes number 1 or I think he falls to like number 6, which is interesting for him. I think that they go Leiter. I think that maybe... Who's second? The Rockies, right? Or second? I think the Rockies take one of the shortstops. We'll see. I don't know. I really don't know. Mock draft might be fun. Maybe I'll do that. Is Lance McCullers injured? I think he's not. I definitely did not spell his name correctly. That's for sure. Make sure to like the stream if you guys are having a good time, by the way. He's not injured. I don't know why I thought he was injured. He's not. Make sure to like the stream if you're having a good time. Subscribe to the channel if you enjoyed the content. I think I would really appreciate that. So thank you. Yes, mock draft? Cool. I think the Jays take Sam Bachman. Hot takes with Mr. Olive. Yeah, AB is everywhere on baseball content. So let's see. This game logs. Had a good May. Lance in the pants. Lance might be an all-star. I think he's the best of the Astros group right now. His FIP is very high compared to his ERA, though. I will go... I like Lance McCullers' stuff. I'm going to put him in all-star. Because I'm feeling it, honestly. Thanks for the promo, Burns. Appreciate that. To Nelson Lamet, he's been battling injury. We don't really know. I think he only had... Let's see. Yeah, he has 4 starts. 2 relief appearances. Interestingly enough. 2020, he was awesome. Wow, his whip is 1.5. Whoa. This game looks like. Yeah, 2 relief appearances here. So they're working him back, I guess. They're taking it very slow with him. So it's hard to rank him right now, so I'm actually just going to put him in. I feel like he's still dealing with that injury. And he's not really active as a starter, so I'm not going to rank him right now. Urquidy. Let's take a look at him. Chapel, who do you think is better, Colton Cowser or Sal Frelick? Wow, you guys know your draft stuff. Good for you guys. That's awesome. That is another good question, by the way. 3.22 in 8 starts, outperformed his FIP, 1.03 whip. That's pretty bueno in my opinion. Not a household name, never had more than 8 starts in a season. This is already his career high. So I obviously need to see more from Mr. Urquidy, but that's enough to get pretty bueno, I think. I think so. Maybe meh? No. Meh. I don't know, he's been good. What are his game logs like? This will help me decide. Zardo is the A's guy? Okay, cool. He looks like a baby. Had a rough April, and then has been dominant in May. Oh, but he's injured. I think he's going to go in May for me. He's going to go in May. It was Tampa Bay, Toronto. Pretty tough opponents. That's weird. He struggled against the bad teams. He struggled against the really slumping A's back when they were losing every game. The Mariners and the Rockies. And they beat the Mariners later. All right, we're getting near the end, boys. Eduardo Rodriguez. Let's check him out. Let's check out Eddie. Wow, that's not... There's no 8 in his name. Let's see. Eddie Rodriguez, 5.0 ERA, 9 starts. His FIP is way lower. And his whip is at 1.4. He allows 10 hits per 9. Not good. Walks are down. That's nice. That's what you like to see from him. He'll probably go in Met from me. Red Sox starters. They do enough. Barrios still isn't the guy. A lot of people were thinking that he was going to be this year. 3.67, 3.38, so they match for the most one. 1.15, 10 strikeouts per 9. Decent walk rate. Check out his game logs. Thanks, Kason. Appreciate it, man. Kason, I haven't seen you. Are you just popping in for the first time now? Happy to see you, bud. YouTube streams are back. Tell your friends. He had a good April, except for this one start against the Twins. Oh, no, against the Red Sox. Excuse me. He's on the Twins. Doesn't go deep into games, really. He'll go pretty bueno on rep, really, but he frustrates me to no end. Barrios, he really does. Hey, Drew Venna. It's been a fun stream. I'm glad I stumbled into it. I love baseball. Hey, Zendavo, I'm planning on doing these a lot more. So if you love baseball, I think you'd really like my channel. So stick around. Thanks for hanging out. Appreciate you sticking with us. We were at like plus 100 this like entire time. It was super cool. Sonny Gray, he's made 8 starts, 3.4 ERA, 3.92 FIP, 1.32 WHIP. Let's check out his game logs. I'm going a little bit less in depth here. I'm kind of burnt out. But I didn't want to cut the stream off prematurely. You know what I mean? So he had a rough go of it in April, and he really found his footing this month. 6 innings, 3 runs against the Brewer Crew, then 6 shutting against the Nats. He also had 7 shutting against the White Sox. We know what he's capable of. I think he's another pretty bueno guy. Capable of more, could possibly get in here in the near future. Right now, I think he's fine down there. Heaney, I don't love Heaney. I'm not going to lie. I'm always very hard on Heaney because I'm very hard on the Angels pitching staff in general. Jai's gonna blow up one day. You want to Fuzzy's early subs and Jai's content as well. Hey, thanks, Strictly Golden. Strictly's been a day one in the streams at least. He's been. I've always seen him in streams. So, yeah, Heaney's just doing his usual thing. 5 ERA. Like, he was a top prospect. He was taken pretty high, wasn't he? First round, 9th pick. So it really just never came together. The Marlins were right to trade him. He'll go in meh. Honestly, he could be a come on man, really. Yeah, I'll put him in come on man, really. No sympathy. I'm out for blood. Dylan Bundy has been kind of disappointing this year, right? Or has he turned it around? I mean, the Angels have just been really disappointing. 6.5, yeah, that's tough. I drank the Kool-Aid on Bundy. I fully believed he turned a corner ever since leaving Baltimore, but it looks like more of the same. 1.33. That's going to be a meh from me because he had a really good year last year. So I like his rep a little bit more than Heaney's. SRS is just incredible. Yeah, those guys are awesome, man. You're going to see me working with them for a long time. So look forward to all that. Ricky Montas, is that who that was? Okay, so that's Montas. 4.45 and 11 starts. Kind of similar to last year. FIP's pretty similar. WHIP is 1.4. It's really high. 10.1 hits per 9. I don't really think I need to see any more than that. He'll go in meh. And then is this Luzardo? Little baby face? I believe that's Luzardo. .59. So the A starters have not been good. It's been their bullpen mostly. 1.55 WHIP. Yeah, I'm not too sold on Luzardo. I mean, he's got potential, but that's about all I need to say. All right, and that should be it. Wow, that's a big boy list. Let me zoom out so we can see everything. All right, that's the final product, guys.
We did it. We did it. That was a 2-hour stream. It's wild. Whew. I'm winded. That was quite the return to YouTube streams, man. And now I get to watch the Mets in 5 minutes. What a day. Hey, guys, thanks for hanging out with me. You should talk about the Toronto Maple Leafs save Jack Campbell. I don't watch hockey. I'm going to get it front. I don't watch hockey, but maybe one day. So yeah, guys, that'll probably do it for this stream. I mean, considering the success of the stream and how many people were in here and how many donations we got, YouTube streams are back. You can count on that for sure. The response is just way better on this platform, and you guys seem to really like it over here than more on Twitch. So count on most streams being on here from now on, because I like centralizing the content in one place. But yeah, so if you enjoyed today's stream, you didn't leave a like already. I'd really appreciate it if you did.
so more people can maybe find the VOD or find the channel in general.
If you're a newcomer here,
Maybe hit the subscribe button. I released a video earlier this week on Roy Halladay. Worked really hard on it. Hopefully you watch it and enjoy it. What else do I want to say? If you want more tier lists in the future, wait for the VOD to go up, then leave a comment on the VOD letting me know what position or like managers or like drafts, mock draft, whatever you want to watch me do on a stream, let me know, because I'm always looking for ideas. I always want to do stuff that you guys would be interested in watching. But yeah, that'll about do it for this stream. If you just stopped in, sorry, we're ending now, so but the VOD will go up soon. And I thank you guys. This was really successful. I had a lot of fun. I'm pretty burnt out now, but definitely had a lot of fun. So thank you.